Welcome back, YouTube. Check it out. Finally, another Project NoRice video. He's on his 4th distributor, and so we're going to take care of that in this video. Next video, I'm going to explain another issue that we're getting taken care of. So today we're doing a coil unplug system. Battery's dead, so we're charging the battery, but we're going to set it all up, get the ECU talking to the coils, and really that's it for today to keep it running, because these, you know, AutoZone lifetime warranty distributors are trash. This is the part number for the replacement for the distributor, so this is going to plug in to where the factory distributor is. This is the plate from RiWire for the coils. These are the coils. They're just factory Honda coils. 4 of them, obviously. This is the RiWire OBD2A adapter harness to help this be more of a plug-and-play system for the AEM cam position deal for the ignition. First things first, we're going to take the spark plug wires, chuck those in a box that goes in the trash. Then we're going to unplug and disconnect the distributor. Now we need to transfer this whole piece here onto this. So there's a snap ring here, a pin that goes through, and then this will slide off. See, it's going back and forth on the pin. See the pin? So I'm going to pull the snap ring, push the pin out, put this onto this one, push the pin through, put the snap ring back on. These are the parts that you're going to want to take off. There's a shim, the fork piece, the pin, and the snap clip. So here it is all put together. Got the snap ring back on. So now we're going to install this into the side of the head. Next thing I did was remove the 4 nuts that were holding those grommets down. Put the plate on, and then put the 4 nuts back on. Everything's still loose right now. That way the fitment is good on everything. Make sure all the coils plug in next. And then we're going to put the 4 screws in on the coils. Plug in the coils. Then there's going to be a little ground that's on this harness. I'm just using this bolt here that goes to the head, which is the same place that this sensor would be grounded, through the head here. Then run the wire, and it does actually fit through this hole, so we need to send this whole wiring harness in and get to the ECU and the kick panel on the passenger side. The only way to get the fuse holder through the firewall is to take out the fuse and the cap. For the wiring on the harness, the brown wire, which is coil 1, is going to go to A20 from the RiWire harness. Coil 2, which is red-green on the harness, is going to go to B7. Then coil 3 is the blue. It's going to go into B9. And then coil 4 is yellow, and it's going to go into B10. To get a switched power source, we're going to need to get a add fuse circuit for this style fuse. So we're going to go to AutoZone or Advanced or whoever, get one of those, and we should be good. So the fuse we found for switched power is going to be the window washer one. And so what we're doing is using this sucker here. So it's 20 amp. The coils require 20 amp, and then this one will daisy chain it and give us our power we need, and we'll crimp it to this. So the black wire that RiWire says for the crank goes to C2, and the cam one that's red goes to C4. The 2 black wires for sensor ground are going to D11. So there's the update for now. We're going to have the tuner set it up in the ECU so that it actually will turn on. Then once we go with that, next step is putting adjustable cam gears So the issue is, we shaved the head, shaved the block, moved them closer together. Now that moves the pulleys, or the cam gears, closer to the crank gear, which means it changes the dynamic between when the crank gear turns and the cam gear turns by a couple degrees. We will see, but we need to get the cams dialed in to the cam card from Brian Crower. So that'll be the next overall little update video, and then we should see some gains from that, because just like having bad ignition timing, there's plenty of videos online where you can see bad cam timing affect horsepower in a massive way. So, till next time, wrench on.